Hello, hello, beautiful one. Thank you for choosing to connect today for this energetic conversation and transmission with me, Omaji, in the Council of Light. I am so grateful to be here with you. And there's so much joy in the higher realms. This is the solstice as I record this. It's super potent energetic portal and opportunity to ignite your magic. And in the solstice transmission, we brought forward a really, really potent energetic attunement and process to help you navigate that and ignite that for yourselves. And it was really, really great. So we'll put a link below if you want to journey with us for that. It was at a set energetic exchange of 48 this time. And it was just incredible to experience. And it's like this remembering of the magical. And we want to speak to kind of what this process we just brought forward with the igniting of the inner magic, the remembering of the inner magic prompted, which is a series. It's really a trilogy that we're going to do over a 6-week period, a 6-week sacred container that will serve as a cosmic bridge for you to awaken to your inner magic within. And it's like an activation, an attunement, a remembering. It includes dreamtime work over that 6-week period. And it is this energetic bridge that takes us from now, really. The first transmission will be July 12th through August 23rd. So July 12th, then August 2nd, we'll do another transmission, and then again on August 23rd. And there's a lot of 3-3-3s in that. There's the triangle, the trilogy, 3 weeks apart, 3 sessions, lots of threes. So feel into that energetic for you. There's a sacred geometric communication there that we're going to bring in energetically, and you can feel into if it resonates for you to take that journey with us. That is really designed to make the most of this energetic corridor. And it'll take us through the Lion's Gate and the Galactic New Year on the 26th of July. So there's this really in the other order, right? The Galactic New Year and then the Lion's Gate. I'm a little altered. I'm in the multi-dimensional nonlinear space. But it's going to be really fun, really glorious, and magical. It feels magical to me. It feels like an elevation into a much higher energetic terrain. And July is going to be a power-packed month energetically. So that may show up in the physical dimension many, many ways. But we all have the ability to steer our own ship. We all have the ability to choose for ourselves how we navigate this time. And while things appear to be falling away in the physical realm, recognize the reason though those things are able to shift, to be disrupted, to shake loose, is because things are malleable right now. And so we can be focused on what's falling away and what may or may not be there today or tomorrow in the physical realm. Or we can focus on what we're building for ourselves, where we're going, what we're welcoming, what we want to harness the potency of this time to create. And what would it be like to use it to step into the remembering of your own magic, your own gifts in a greater way, to ignite it, to bring online what has been dormant, which you may have shut down for whatever reason, at whatever moment in time, which you may have forgotten in order to pretend to be less than what you are for a time in your evolution. And this time is all about the remembering. It can be, you should say it that way, it's a choice. It can be about the remembering. It can be about blooming. I keep saying, like, lighting up, emanating more, but it's a blooming. It can be about that, but it's up to you to choose for you what this time is for. And so this opportunity that we're bringing forward with the awaken to your inner magic is all about a way that you can use this time for your benefit. And of course, there are many, many other ways that you could do that. And you get to choose for you. You get to choose for you what's my way of navigating this time and what will support me in making the most of it. And so this is an invitation for you to journey with us for this magical time, to make it a magical time for you. And something that is like this butterfly effect, that is the gift that keeps on giving in huge exponential ways for you if you choose to walk through this particular doorway at this time. And that doesn't mean our offering is the only way to walk through that doorway. It's one way. And so feel into whether it would benefit you to have the support of traversing this time. And then we're going to be offering, I want to mention, I don't want to forget to mention this, we're going to be offering another discovery session on Sunday, the 28th, which is this Sunday. And if you're on the discovery list, you've been getting the discovery links to join live, then you're good. You'll get the links. We're going to send them out sometime this week, probably a couple times this week, to that list. If you're not on the list, we'll put a link below and you can get on the list and then you'll automatically get those links. We'll send them out on Tuesday and then probably again the day of the event. So depending on when you sign up, you can always look for them the morning of the event. They should be there in your inbox and you can join us live Sunday, the 28th of June at 1:30 p.m. Now, we want to make sure we're clear that that's not the same as being on our newsletter list. It's a different list. So you want to sign up for the discovery sessions. We'll put a link to that below. And then you'll be on the list where you get all the inside information, you get the links to join live, and as well as the links to contribute. And the contribution energetic exchange for those discovery sessions is on the honor system. And what we're doing is inviting you to contribute what resonates as an energetic exchange for what you receive. And ideally, we want it to be this infinity symbol, giving and receiving in balance. That's the unity consciousness divine design that wishes to express at this time. And so feel into whether it resonates for you to journey with us for that discovery session on Sunday. We also have previous discovery sessions, 2 others that were really potent, that at some point we're going to make available for people to link in with. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but the guides are showing we're going to make them available if you missed them to be able to connect to the replays. And I do want to mention they are interactive. If you choose to interact, it's not required. There's a portion of the session, it's really a 90-minute session. Portion of that discovery session is set to be interactive if you wish to interact with us. You can also share comments, questions ahead of time that we address. And we're going to bring in a process just to support you in maybe becoming open to the magic that is available to you in this corridor. And we're in this energetic now, really launching with the solstice that carries through the next 3 months. And the Lion's Gate is a big part of that. Big Lion's Gate this year, everybody. And July, again, huge. July is going to be a big month. And think of it as change, a lot of change potential. But as we mentioned prior, it's like, think of it as things are really malleable right now. That's a good thing. And from our perspective, because we're in an ascension phase, things are upgrading. Change is an upgrade. So we encourage you to notice what may be wanting to fall away, to leave, and recognize that it is to make room for something better to take its place. All right, here we go. Deep breath in. Encouraging you, your body, your teams at the level of your higher selves to work with the energetic fields and the guides to retrieve all your energy, your awareness, your focus back to your lines of light. Vertical beam of light that you be emanating from source. You are your own beam of light. Your body diva has its own river beam of light, and your teams all have their own. Get in your own lane. Use the inhale to bring your energy, your awareness, your focus back to the present moment. Getting present in the now. We're going to support you in that. We're going to show you how. Inviting you, the level of your higher self, body, Deva's higher self, and teams to retrieve all responsibility for you accessing, remembering, connecting to the magic off of everyone and everything in the outer you ever gave away responsibility to. Retrieve that responsibility back to you and hold it at the level of your higher self, body, team, same. And you might say to yourself, I choose to hold all responsibility for connecting to my magic, awakening my magic, remembering my magic. And then ideally, you hold that at the level of your higher self, not at this level. You let your higher self co-pilot, help steer the ship, because it can see from a bird's eye perspective what all the steps are. And then we invite you to link in with your higher self in whatever way honors you. You could imagine being in a dimension where you're sitting across from your higher self. And you could say, higher self, will you help me remember my magic more? You show me how. Show me the steps. I'm willing. We're going to invite the body, Deva, nature, spirit, and teams to do the same. And then we're going to invite your higher self, body, Deva's higher self, and teams to orient your energetic fields, calibrate your energetic fields. It's like face you in the direction of that path. Calibrate your energetic fields for that path, that trajectory, that timeline, that unfolding. And along the path, you might have opportunities for energetic shortcuts you can choose to take or not take. And the guides are saying the offering that we're doing for the cosmic bridge of awakening to your inner magic is one of those shortcuts. And we're just holding space for you, your body, and your teams to all orient to your path appropriately. And anything that doesn't allow that, will you release it, uncreate it, dissolve it, evolve it, return it? Whatever's appropriate. Just witnessing. Complete it, possibly, for some of you. There's something you were trying to complete first. Just imagine your higher self knowing what that is, going to a dimension, Mach speed, completing, whatever that was. It was a vibrational shift. You or your body, Deva, or your teams were after. There we go. Ascended Masters are helping, assist, share information. Divine Alchemy crew is coming in to help assist you orient and release what is not allowing you to walk that path to the degree that you're choosing to release what is not allowing you. Are you willing? Will you release any overlays that don't belong to you, any conditioning, any lack of self-worth, lack of self-love that isn't yours? It's like I'm hearing, I don't want to be too much. So whatever that is, will you activate all vibrations of spiritual lessons, return what's not yours, and move into the appropriate vibrational stance of, I choose to embrace what I am. Will you choose to embrace what you are? all that you are in a good way. It's really including it all, the right, the wrong, the good, the bad. So we're just going to invite a forgiveness of self. Are you willing? Letting go of any emotions that no longer serve, using those emotions to create the appropriate vibrational shifts in the appropriate order, timing, and dimensions for you, your body, and your teams. Are you willing to release all the meaning you had given it? Whatever you need to release or forgive. And let your higher self reinterpret your relationship with it to a higher octave. So I'm seeing the idea of shackles around the ankles. I'm taking a moment to just acknowledge, if that feels appropriate for you, that you might have shackles around your ankles, not allowing you to step on that path. You're shackled to an old reality. You're shackled to an old identity. And all of that isn't yours, like was an overlay, conditioned, learned helplessness. Are you willing to return to sender with love and consciousness and appropriate energetic information and the responsibility for it? It's like I'm seeing you're trying to shift that block for somebody else. Anywhere you got attached to someone else moving forward, to someone else being magical, to someone else being in their full potential, in their worth, in the knowing of their worth or their value, are you willing to release all your attachment off of them, all your wanting and desire off of them, your creative current off of them, clean it, recalibrate it, re-embed it on you, return all responsibility back to them for whether they move forward or not. Let their higher self hold it. Let their higher self remove the shackles when it's time. Return all that empathic block, not moving forward, not able to move forward. That is not yours. Send information, return responsibility, if you choose. And then set up a dimension for any of that is yours, where you can have sacred chamber with guides and advisors. Your body, David, can have a sacred chamber with guides and advisors. And teams can all have their sacred chambers, where everybody's getting clear on what it is you're after, what it is you need to acquire within yourselves. Maybe it's an activation of a vibration or movement into a particular stance in order to release the shackles. You don't have to know what it is. You're not attached. And then inviting that clarity to happen in a higher realm, releasing it to your higher self. You're not going to micromanage it. And then just hold the awareness in some dimension. A very wise part of me is generating the solution. And it will ripple to me here in an appropriate way. And then your job becomes following the guidance as it comes. Invite a balancing and stabilizing of all your energetic fields, updating all grids, all reference points, all ways in which you perceive and are perceived. So that may be a little bit of a sample of what comes forward in that trilogy. I have no idea what to expect. I know that the solstice transmission was probably more of a touchstone for what kind of work we're going to be doing. And it was really light and playful and rich is the word that comes. Magical, rich, inspiring. There was a connection to it. It was like feeling home, feeling at home, feeling connected, supported, and at home. So we'll put a link below. You can choose to check it out if you wish and to learn more about it. And feel free to share any feedback, questions, reflections with us. And if you go to embracingtheinfinite.com, directly. You can see in the online store all of the things we have available there. And until 6/26/26, there's a coupon code GRACE where you can get 50% off select items in the online store. And one of those is private sessions, believe it or not. I don't remember the last time we did that in a public way. And then the other two are series offerings for Awaken to Presence with Master El Moira and the Navigating the Current of Change, which all were shown to me intended to support during this very intense acceleration that we are in. So if it resonates, use that coupon code by 6/26/26 to get 50% off of those. And discovery session on Sunday. And on the 12th of July, we launch the trilogy, the 6-week sacred container to awaken to your inner magic. So much love to each of you, encouraging you to reference your own inner wisdom to navigate this time and to allow the energetic support that is here for you and available for you to be received by you. Much love. Thank you for showing up.